Hello? Yes, who's speaking? Hello, sir. How are you? I'm. I, I took a picture 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm embarrassed to send it to you because it looks so good, and nothing is wrong with it. Uh, you know, and I mean, I'm battling here with my landlord, but I'm learning some even more shrewd things about him. So he's really a tricky bastard. Um, he's such a shrewd guy, you know. So you know, this is what's going on here. I have your letter. I didn't open it because I know what's in there, but I look at it every day, and you know, not for a second. This is my focus. So I'm praying that the temp continues to hold on just a little bit longer, because I don't even want to call you unless I have certain things in order to clear your way. And of course, I have to keep peace in your office there. This lady's gonna break my leg. You know, so yeah. Oh God, this the type of work you put in there is like the hands of God working through your fingers. This guy have 37 years. I told my mother, 37 years in this business. This is no joke. This is no underestimated value in integrity and in every other way. And I mean, the call, this call just made my day, because I wanted to find a way to try to get back to you, but again, the goodwill of what you did, it's gonna be not a goodwill until I could prove it to be so, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, yes, yes, most definitely, sir. Yes, 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 yes. So, yeah, yeah, he's taking a high-handed approach, but I believe it's coming to the point where he's dragging it to the very, very limit. So I'll know in the next 3 to 5 days. You know, as a matter of fact, a moment ago I said to myself, I will send him one more email today and help him to understand that in his calculation of how much money he needs to give me back, he needs to take into account everything I've put into the place was custom made for the space, you know. So I'm not taking it for granted his delays because he wants to continue to punish. I have to give him the benefit of the doubt that that delay is that he's realizing, look, you know, I better just pay this guy and let him leave, because the problem here, it's in the entire building, and him and the entire building have to do their repairs. So I'm just trying to get all my money back, you know. Yeah, right, right. Yeah, yeah, and unbelievable. Yeah, he's. I mean, the jargon as is just under the bridge, because as is, I'm not stupid. I know what I saw as is when I signed the lease. And if you sign the lease as is, the next week, you know, this water is coming out the walls and water is coming down the ceiling. That wasn't as is. You know, that wasn't declared in the lease. So he's just trying all the tricks in the world. Um, so. Uh, Yes, 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 yes. This is what's striking, what causing his delay. Otherwise, he probably run in here and overtake me already. you know. Yes, that's right. And I'm not taking a rude approach to him. I'm still being humble and relative in the situation. But I am going to send him an email in a little bit and let him know, as he takes time to calculate my costs, let him keep in mind that the materials that's in there were all custom ordered. And I've always invited him to come and see what I did. I turned the place around completely. He knows that, so yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Exactly. And after I'm fixed everything, it shows, after all the stuff is fixed in his space, the waters that are coming down now has nothing to do with his space. It has to do with the building. So that shows that, you know, this is his building. He's got to fix it. This is his issue, you know. Hmm. Yeah. The thing is, most of his tenants are Chinese, and they have a way of taking advantage of their own people easily. Um, you know, so he's just like, yeah. Precisely. Precisely. They don't give a hoot to what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because there's the lower of them and the higher of them. In terms, they always classify each other. I mean, my next door neighbor, the landlord says to me that she's been there for years, paying month to month. I would be surprised. For years she's paying month to month. That's why when she gets flooded or anything, she can't do anything, because if she complains, he's gonna kick her out. You know. So, yeah, that's right. That's right. So. Right, 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 right. So precisely, man. I sent the guy, I CC'd the guy a copy of my email to you, to, you know, to help him to understand what he's put me through, you know. I mean, I remembered, I've saved my money, I have my stuff, and then I came to you. I didn't have to do this, but I wanted to be able to continue to make a progress, you know. And I made that small commitment to you, and then I expected this would have turned into fruition in a matter of 1 to 3 months. You know, this is a year and a month or two now. By all anticipation, it would have, but this guy took all my money from me, 4 months security deposit, plus insurance, plus this, plus the other. I mean, when I'm done spending on this place at the beginning, I had less than $1,000 in my pocket, you know, looking forward to open, and then the place just starts falling apart, you know. These guys yeah. Well, almost 15 grand. This guy's unbelievable. He is a very, very shrewd guy. He's a doctor in New Jersey. He's a doctor over there, Dr. Lee, Edward Lee. You know, he's living in one of the wealthiest little community, and is the second wealthiest community in all the United States. His house in his block, only 3 houses are there. The guy is super wealthy. You know, I forgot the address in Jersey, but he's very wealthy out there. And for a Chinese guy, he's unbelievable, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, he knows what he's doing. I just don't trust them altogether, because the building in itself apparently the building is worth so much money and they're not getting all the money they're supposed to get out of it. So in essence, they can use a guy like me to sabotage the damn building, then everything's going to run nice for them. Because if I get pissed off, I'm in control of everything in my area of the building. Electricals for everybody, telephones for everybody, freaking heat and gas and all heat and sprinkler, everything for the building is in corner to my section. I'm the only one have access to it. So this guy is hoping that I would go nuts and start breaking shit up. And if I do that, then he's in a better condition. So that's why I think they're pressuring me a little extra. Yeah, precisely. You know, if we get to, I mean, he knows the frustration. This is not just him; it's him, the building management companies. They're too organized. You see, the thing about it is, I couldn't anticipate that level of organized. But when I come in and I see how the place is and how the other tenants are being treated, and the fact that they did give me a lease for 3 years, it's like, what's this? This is a real setup, and I'm a black guy, so I'm supposed to go crazy. But so far, yeah. Precisely, that's right. It's a double whammy. If I pull a plug or pull I mean, I'm talking about the Verizon in here is for the entire block. If one, and I'm semi a technician. If I cut a wire or two, people are out of service, and then all the people are gonna come at me because they're gonna say to the people, oh no, it's the guy in the basement. He has control over those electricals or whatever, and the plumbing and all that shit. And I'm really tired of that nonsense. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable. He knows too much. He doesn't even want to come across here and go through the problems with me. Nothing like that. He's not coming to the space. All the invitations I give to him, he's not coming to the space. Unbelievable guy. But I definitely kept him up to date, and I give him feedback and videos and so on. So he knows what the place has come from and what the place is to now. So we'll see. Oh God, I know. You made my day. Yeah. Let's give it another week, see what happens. As soon as something's in place, you're number one on my list. Oh God, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right. Yeah. Right. Indeed. Yes, sir. I have. Yeah, his thing is not about one individual. He's looking at big numbers because this guy is well-rounded with important people around him. So I'm the little guy here. So I hope it works out, and I will certainly keep you posted, sir. Right. Yeah. That's something else, and I believe I'm gonna wait it out. If he is dumb enough to try to take me to court, I'm gonna put myself before any judge. I think they would see what I'm saying, and I don't think he'll win. Yeah. So precisely. Yeah. Outside of that, I'm gonna hopefully he'll just. I try to say. I said, look, man, you have a good tenant. You know that by now. I mean, it's a year and a month. Don't tell me about a couple of $100 you don't get for the balance of a month or something like that. Because if you weigh that, put that in the wager for my expenses, you'll probably be owing me a lot of money, pretty much. So we'll see. I mean, I've tried my best to be as amicable as possible, but I realize that it's not just him. This is a circle that he is a part of, and you know, he's pretending to be amicable, but he you know, the other folks who is involved in this type of operation here, because this is how those Chinese people operate with their businesses. Right. 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 Well, we'll see. If he's stupid enough to go to court, or you just settle with me. I hope he settled, and I can just get back to you sooner than later, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Right, 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 right. All right. All right then. Yes. Definitely, definitely. I have to believe you'll hear from me sooner than later. Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Harry, how are you, buddy? You didn't know I have a what? Okay, I take that as a compliment. Okay. Okay. Harry, if I launch that site, you will be close to the best thing that New York ever heard. Listen, I can put 50 trucks on the road for you in a minute. I'm just checking my space here, and then I'm walking out. I just came to my space, but well, let me meet up with you guys. I thought you took care of the internet bill here. I just came here and I saw this, the internet is off. Alright, so you want me to walk across by your guys' place? Alright, I'll walk over there. I'll see you. You got it.